Hi, I'm Wayne Parman. Welcome to Texas Short Stories. In Cattin Round Yazoo, you'll hear the story of Nick Field's adventures into the catfish raising business in Yazoo, Mississippi. Dewey Hatley, the local manager of Towson Catfish Farms, has a plan to save his starving catfish surrounded by a once-in-a-lifetime flood of the Mississippi River. Dewey takes Nick to breakfast at the Yazoo Bell, where he meets Anna Lee, its owner. "Dewey's a really good man, Nick. I know I sounded harsh, but sometimes he gets carried away with that advice." "I thought he was pushing you a bit," I replied, studying her face carefully. "You the Yazoo Belle?" "My ex-husband called me that when we first dated. I thought it had a good ring to it when I opened 10 years ago." "You the one who's supposed to decide if this is a good business?" "Well, no, I mean, it may be a great business, but my boss wants to know if it's the right one for him." "This is Dewey's big chance, you know, Nick. He's been sweating bullets since costs skyrocketed, and then this screwy weather flooded the roads. He wants to show the Towsons he's got what it takes to be upper management. My best friend from high school is his wife. Met my ex on a blind date with her and Dewey. We kind of drifted apart since then, but I see him at church and here in the diner. Try to give him a little understanding, Nick. You're young. We're all living with heartaches you don't have." Dewey then takes Nick to a specially built pond where the catfish are grown. At the top of the pond's levee, they meet the operations manager. "Hey, how you doing, Mr. Hatley? Nice to see you," said the man. His t-shirt, emblazoned in red with Altman Brothers Band, had a smaller message above its pocket. "I sold my soul to rock and roll." "Nick, this is Stumpy Moultrie, our fisheries manager." "Pleased to meet you, Nick. We're ready to try the new feed, Mr. Hatley. Daddy just got here with it." "Morning, Albert," Dewey waved and shouted. "At first, Nick, we fed the fish the same flaked corn and soy feed that chickens eat. Albert drives the truck along that top of that pond levee and broadcasts it with that pump and sprayer. It's kind of like a giant pellet gun. Regular feed sinks in about 30 seconds. Like the fish food in a goldfish bowl. We reckon the catfish would eat it off the bottom. Didn't work. So Stumpy's been experimenting with fish feed that floats." "Okay, Daddy, take it slow," shouted Stumpy. Moultrie put the truck in gear, started the pump generator, lowered and aimed the sprayer, and engaged the pump clutch. As he inched the truck forward, small BB-like projectiles shot out in an arc and rained on the pond surface. "There, see 'em over there," said Dewey. "They're taking it over here," said Stumpy. Raindrops splashed on the back of my neck as I looked harder at the pond. "Are you sure? It looks like rain to me." "Looks like a few fish to me," said Dewey. "Not sure now. It's raining over here. I'm getting wet too," said Moultrie. Bang! Bang! We all jumped. The truck stopped and its engine whined. The pump motor sped up and the sprayer shook and gyrated off its base. With a thunderous whack, the sprayer broke free of the pump and fell into the pond. Desperate to save a different pond of catfish surrounded by floodwaters, Dewey explains his idea to deliver feed to them. "Are the roads passable to Rolling Fork, Stumpy?" "No, sir. Billy says the water's higher than yesterday." "You talked to Riley about my idea?" "I did. He's not too keen on it." "What's that?" I questioned. "Fly it in." "Fly in a truck?" I asked. "No, just the feed." My stomach flipped. This is crazy, I thought. "The fish haven't had any food for 10 days, Nick. They'll die if they don't eat. The business may be riding on it. This is my best shot." I shivered despite the heat. To find out how it ends, you'll have to go and read Texas Short Stories. To get there, click on TexasShortStories.com and click Purchase Texas Short Stories. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy Nick's adventure.